Hello friends, I am back today with another review on a different watercolor set. Today I am going to be reviewing the Kuretake Gansai Tambi set of 36 watercolors. I literally just received this in the mail today and I was so excited because so many places have been sold out of this watercolor set, and I was able to find a seller through Amazon because of all of the like the scrapbooky stores have been out. So thankfully I was able to order mine on Amazon and it got here a day early. So as you can see, all the writing on the lid is in Japanese. They are made in Japan, but they are a highly pigmented watercolor, which one of the reasons why I got this was because they offer some watercolors in this set that you don't typically see in a watercolor set. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but they have like this aqua blue, aqua green color. They have a really pretty pastel blue, and then they have white, like a pearl, a gold, and a bronze. So I thought I would just swatch these out for you today, let you see right along with me for the first time to see how these work, how they look, to see how they're pigmented. So I went ahead and set up my paper so that I have 36 squares to swatch out. I don't know what color they call them because, again, all the writing is in Japanese. But one thing that I did like about it is that the pans, the little trays of color, you could take them out and say rearrange your palette the way that it'll work for you. I kind of like the way they have it organized. They have it through color, and then going down the spectrum, they kind of do lightest to darkest. So I'm okay with how they set up, but I'm not sure if they offer the individual pans. Like if you run out of your favorite color, say I run out of this color first, I don't know yet if they offer this color just in this individual pan that you can buy it. I will have to find out that for you. But I will link to the watercolor sets and the supplies that I use in this video in the video description below. So yeah, let's get started. I'm not sure if I will swatch all these out in real time or if I'll speed it up and have you guys listen to music, because I know that can kind of be boring just watching me paint in these. But we'll give it a go and see how it works out. Okay, so I just have a regular bucket of water here, and then I am using my favorite size 8 Grumbacher brush again to swatch out these colors. So that's what I'm just going to be using. Today I am using, once again, my Canson mixed media journal, which is good for acrylic, watercolor, pen and pencil, lots of mixed media stuff. So this is what I used in my core watercolor review, so I'm also going to use it on my Kuretake Gansai Tambi watercolors just so that I can flip back and forth to see what the difference is between the paints, the quality, the pigment, etc. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started with this. Looks like a red-orange color, and swatch it out for you. Which this is already very cool. It's kind of like a pinky red. So darkest here, lightest here. And let me go ahead and zoom in for you so you could see too. Kind of looks like an orangey color on my camera, but it really looks like a really pretty, like, rosy pinky red. And this looks like a fuchsia pink, which in the pan, this looks red. So again, this is another reason why I like to swatch out my paint colors, so that when I'm using them, I can clearly see which one I like or which one I want to use for the thing that I'm coloring. Because obviously, this looks like an entirely different color than what I'm getting on my paper. And this is just it looks like just a darker version of that. It almost looks like the same color, doesn't it? Almost looks like the same color. Interesting. This one looks like a dark red though. Hopefully it's a red, because there's not really a true red in this set if this isn't red. Which, a lot of their reds have a pink tone to them. So that's one thing that I know for sure about this set already, is that there's not really a true red in this set, because these are all very like pinky, melony, fuchsia colors. This is kind of like a magenta color that I'm picking up here. So that's another reason why I like to try different sets of watercolors, is because not all of them are the same. And obviously this one, this Kuretake Gansai Tambi set doesn't really have a true red in it, which is okay. It's got lots of other cool colors, and so I'm fine with the colors that it does have. But then we can go through kind of more of a detailed case-by-case basis once I'm done swatching them out, to kind of see which colors are alike, which ones are different, which ones we don't have. This is kind of a marigold color, which is really pretty. I really like that one. Which in the pan, it doesn't look like a marigold color at all. It looks like a suntan orange color. So what I think I'm going to do is, instead of doing this one by one and kind of talking you through it, I think I'm just going to swatch these out, put on some music, and then once I'm done, I'll come back and we'll kind of go through the colors together. have swatched out all the colors from, again, the Kuretake Gansai Tambi set of 36, and this, again, is what the colors look like in the box. I think you can buy them in 12, 24, or 36. I went ahead and got the 36 because, again, these have been in high demand, it seems like, lately, and they've been hard to find. Places are out of stock. So while I saw the set of 36 available, I went ahead and got that one. Now that I have them all swatched out, I'd kind of like to go through some similarities and differences throughout the color palette. I'm just going to redo this one here because it's bothering me. But this set doesn't really have a true red. I don't know if you can see. It looks like there might be a red just from the dry palette, but when it transfers over into water, you know, you've got some really nice peach melony colors. You've got some pinky magentas, but not really a true red. So that was probably one thing that I was disappointed about. I was really hoping for a watercolor set that had a true red. And it's not that you can't make your own red, it's just that was one thing that I was kind of wanting. It does have, I don't know, the two yellows that are right here, these are pretty similar in color, so I'm not sure. They look totally different in the pan. They look like different colors in the pan, but it dries to about the same color opacity when using it on paper. Again, these two are kind of similar as well. This one's just a shade darker. There's not really a true orange in this set, so no true red, no true orange, and I'm not sure if that's, you know, I don't know if they use those colors. I don't know. I did like the sunshine yellow. It's a really cool, like a cool yellow color. And then what I really loved about this set is some of the colors that were in this set that you don't typically see in watercolor sets. Like, they have this really cool olive green color. Olive green is one that you don't really see in sets too often. The greens, they had a wide spectrum of greens, which I really liked because doing like nature paintings and stuff, giving you lots of greens give you that depth and dimension that you're looking for. So I think probably my favorite green that they have is probably this one of the darker greens. But I also like the grass color green too. Again, with the blues, they give you quite a bit of blues. Again, I do like this aqua teal color. That one's pretty specific to the Kuretake Gansai Tambi. That one's not really a color that's included in watercolor sets. So, I mean, the trade-off between, I guess, not having a red but getting some other cool colors that you usually don't see in watercolor sets, I think it's a pretty good trade-off personally. I do like that, and I like the pastel blue as well. Again, I'm kind of drawn, all the blues are different, which I like. There's a lot of differences between the shade, the variation, and the color. The purples, I don't know, the purples kind of look similar to me. This one looks like it's just a shade darker than this one. So there's not much variation in the purple, but they did give you this pretty fuchsia color, which is quite a bit different than any of these colors up here. So the browns they give you, it looks like a burnt sienna for one of the browns, and then a darker brown, and then of course black. My favorite probably pans from this set, I really like the iridescent watercolors that they have down here. This is like an iridescent silvery pearl. Let me zoom in so you guys can see it. Hopefully the camera picks it up. There, yeah, you can see it. This one's like an iridescent silvery pearl color. This one is, it kind of looks like a gold, but it's more of a brown gold than I was expecting. And then the last one is a shimmery bronze, which I think the bronze is a really cool one. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with the with my purchase, and I'm so glad that I was able to get them. I feel like I've been waiting forever to get this set. So yeah, if you have the opportunity to get them, I would recommend them, just because the vibrancy of the color is pretty great. They do give you a wide range of colors if you get the 36 set. Again, I don't have the smaller sets, so I'm not sure which colors are included in those. But yeah, I think it's a great buy. They're obviously an artist quality watercolor is going to be a little bit more expensive than, say, the kids' paints. But even for this set of 36, it wasn't an unreasonable amount of money. They're pretty even keel across the board. I know I've looked at several shops trying to find some in stock, and most of them range, you know, they have differences between $2 and $3. So I thought it was a great buy for what I got. And yeah, I would highly recommend them. If you guys have any questions about the Kuretake Gansai Tambi Watercolors, shoot me a comment and I will try to answer your questions as quickly as possible. So yeah, this is all I have for this tutorial, and I will be back with another tutorial in the near future. In the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, and we'll see you next time. Bye!